Hello and welcome to another CADimensions Tech Tip. My name is Derek and today we are going to be talking about the Simulate Toolpath function found within CAMWorks. Going up to our Simulate Toolpath, you can see that we have all these different options, and I'm going to hit just on some very key tools here. So the first couple that we're going to look at is the tool mode and turbo mode. If we turn on turbo mode and we hit play, it's going to go immediately to the end and you can see what the final result is. Also, you can show your difference, so you have your compare tool to see what material is being left on. If we go back to the beginning, tool mode will actually show us all the tool paths as we step through. So turbo mode just gives you that quick end result. We have our play, pause, and we also have our steps tool, so you can single step over and step through all the different motions that your tool is doing. We have the play or the run, and you have all these different options. So you can have it set to the next Z level, the next tool path, the next operation, or the next tool. So you can see if we just play this, it'll play until it needs to go to the next tool, and then you'll play the next tool. So you can change all these different options. Right here, we have the simulation speed, whether we want to turn it up or down. Like I said before, the show difference. We can show difference anywhere throughout the process. The next option is section view, so you can just section the model like you can within SOLIDWORKS. So some other things that we're going to take a look at down here is we have our tool on shaded with edges. We have our tool holder on shaded with edges. You can see this up in here. And then we can have on the select chips. So if you want to select chips or portions of it get cut out, you can use the D key to get rid of those chips to show stuff. And then we have these last three options that we're going to be talking about. We have the tool pausing on collision, or you can see that you can ignore collision or cut collision. Typically what you'll want to do is you'll want to have it on pause collision for tool. You want to have pause on collision for the shank, and pause on collision for the holder. So let's go through and we'll play through the end of this, and you can see what happens as we simulate this. We can move this around, show everything that's going on. We can change the speed on the fly. We can make it go slower. We can speed it up. We can pause it and show our differences throughout there. So we go through. We can speed this up, play to the end, show our compare here, and look at it. The last thing that I want to talk about today is a simulation tool that comes extremely handy when you have a very long feature tree over here to the side. What you can do is if you click on, say, a center drill or anything that you want to do, you go up to the simulate tool, and before you click on it, you hold down shift. So I'm holding down shift, select the simulation tool, and you can see it tells us everything that is actually in front of the contour mill. When I hit OK, it previews, or it already does those simulations. Basically, it does a turbo mode simulation up to that point, and then we can play the rest. And in this case, it was just our last little center drill, and that's that. So if you have a pretty lengthy tree up until you want to see something, you can use that shift select simulation to get a turbo mode selection up to that point, and then watch the simulation that you actually want to. Thanks for tuning in for another CADimensions Tech Tip. Hope to see you in the future.
Don't forget to check us out on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and our blog for more great content by clicking on the links in the description below.